The other thing that I think is really important is that people are always looking for the next clinical trial or study to confirm what they should be eating.
Ooh.
One day is keto, the next day is carnivore, the next day is vegan. Like, and so for me, like, I was my own guinea pig. I reluctantly said I'm not going to eat meat for 21 days, and in 21 days, I lost 17 pounds.
In 21 days,
In 21
you lost
days,
17 pounds.
just from stop eating everything that wasn't natural, including meat and nothing that's not living. Okay, so if it's not living, and it's not natural, I didn't eat it for 21 days, and in 21 days, I lost 17 pounds.
I mean, Doc, I've done your detox. Doc has a detox. It's a herbal detox.
Yeah.
This you ain't never tasted before. I'm gonna just go ahead and say
It's
you ain't
different.
never tasted nothing like this detox.
It's
Okay.
different.
The first time I did it was a few years ago when I first met you. I did it for 30 days.
Yep.
And I tell people this all the time, this story. I was going to speak at a conference in DC.
Yeah.
I had gotten custom clothes done.
Yeah.
I started the detox 1 week on. I had to get all the clothes taken in. All the clothes
Yeah.
were too big because I had dropped so much weight just being on a raw food diet. Because I did it raw for the 30 days. I did raw vegan for 30 days. I lost so much weight.
Can I explain why that happens?
Yeah.
All right. So, one of the reasons why we gain so much weight is to dilute the toxicity that's in our bodies. Okay. So, let me give you an example. If I were to put a pin nail of mercury in, let's say, 2 ounces of water and had you drink it, you would die. Okay. But if I were to put that in, let's say, 3 gallons of water, it dilutes the toxicity of it, of whatever that poison may be. So now your body has the opportunity to actually rid it of it. That's why a lot of people, when they say they're going to do a detox, they start drinking a lot of water, or 75% water, okay? So what your body does when you're loading it with toxicity, the toxic foods that you're eating, it starts to retain water. That's the first thing that it does. It'll retain water to dilute the toxicity, okay? Because otherwise it would accumulate in all your detox organs, your liver, your kidneys, your lymphatic system, your lungs, your digestive system, etc. Okay? So you're going to retain water. The next thing it does, because you've done it for too long, it will make you start to gain fat. All right? Most of the toxicity in our body is stored in fat. This is why it's so difficult for people to lose weight. They call it that stubborn weight that just won't lose.
Yeah.
It's because what happens is if you start to burn fat and you're not eliminating, meaning we have elimination pathways. We eliminate through our skin when we sweat, etc. We eliminate through our digestive system when we have a bowel movement. We eliminate through urine. We eliminate through breathing. We eliminate through our lymphatic system. Most of those get oversaturated, and when they get oversaturated, they don't eliminate. So that toxicity starts to back up in the body, and the body in its ingenuity is trying to figure out what to do with it. It stores it inside of fat because now it's not in the blood supply, and the blood supply goes everywhere in the body. So this is why people will not lose weight. So when you're on the detox, what happens? You start to open up elimination pathways.
Oh, baby, you gonna open up. Don't let this man sit up here and tell you gonna open up. Baby, you need to have your day planned.
Yeah.
You know where you're going, what time you're gonna get there. You need to have that thing drank by 6 o'clock in the evening.
Yeah. And what I tell people is that people just aren't used to going to the bathroom like they should. Like, if I eat 3 meals, I'm gonna have 3 bowel movements every day.
Every day.
Every day. Every time I eat, I have a bowel movement.
I love that. I love that. I love that for you.
That's but that is normal. But people don't think it's normal.
I keep hearing it, Doc.
Yeah, but people don't think it's normal because it's uncommon.
Yeah.
But what people are eating is making it uncommon. But if you ate healthy, you would have a bowel movement every time you ate. It's part of how you eliminate waste. When you eat food, the only thing your body wants out of it is the nutrition, the vitamins, the minerals, the trace elements, the amino acids, the healthy fats. All of the other stuff is useless, Okay, I won't say useless because fiber is healthy for the gut. It feeds the gut bacteria, but the rest can go. So once the body gets the nutrients out, it's like, all right, get rid of this other stuff.
You need to get rid of it.
Because otherwise it becomes waste.
Yeah.
And as fecal matter starts to accumulate, it will start to rot and fester and create toxins in the body.
Yeah.
So that's why it's really important to understand that when you're on the detox, a lot of people just aren't used to going to the bathroom that much. But like for me, I don't feel anything on the detox because I'm always going to the bathroom. If I eat 5 times a day, I'm going to have 4 or 5 bowel movements. And then think about this.
It's more.
Because part of it is getting rid of parasites and yeast.
I mean, and that's what the detox is. One of the T's is a parasite cleanse. The other one is a candida cleanse.
Yeah. So one of them, the thing is that parasites and yeast are controlling your taste buds.
Yeah.
They have hijacked your taste buds. Yeah. It's why you love sugar, fat, salty, creamy.
Yeah.
It's not you. So whenever you get ready to say, I'm not eating that no more, but you cannot stop doing it, it's because the parasites and the yeast have taken over. And all you got to do is get a tongue scraper, start scraping your tongue in the morning, and if it's white, it'll tell you you're full of yeast, okay? If you clench your teeth at night when you sleep, grind your teeth at night, you got parasites. If you got an itchy anus at night, you got parasites. If you have brain fog, all of these things are telling you you have parasites. But the issue is that there's nothing, when you go to your doctor and you complain about these things, the irritable bowel syndrome, that's parasites.
Absolutely.
A large percentage of diabetes is parasites too, because they get inside of the pancreas, lay all of these eggs, and your pancreas is what releases insulin to control your blood sugar. What does parasites and yeast love? Sugar. So now your blood sugar levels stay high for the parasites and the yeast. So it's just really important to understand that as we unravel all of these things, these critters that are in your body, and this is also why people have issues sleeping, because like they say, the freaks come out at night. Like the parasites and the yeast wake up at night. This is why people are waking up at night, having problems sleeping, having nightmares, etc. All of these things are contributed to parasites.
Nightmares are contributed to parasites?
Yeah, if you're having consistent nightmares.
If that blessed you, trust me, you've only scratched the surface. There's so much more wisdom, truth, and transformation waiting in the full conversation. Click the link in the caption below to watch the entire interview, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss an episode of Vault Empowers Talks.